Hello students, how are you? I hope all of you are studying well at home and following the videos. Now in today's video we will talk about worksheet number 2. There will be solving of worksheet number 2 that I had uploaded in the school website. All of you have followed it, I know, and many of you have solved it also. Those who have solved it, I will request you to cross-check it and then write it down in your class notebooks that you have got from the school. Those who have not solved it, please solve it and write down in your school notebooks, and those who not got the school notebooks, do write it in any rough copy. In today's video, the 6 questions that are having different parts, we will discuss about that and you will get the solving from this video. Let's come to question number 1. Floramma has 2 kgs of prawns. Karuthamma has earned as much money as Floramma. How many kgs of squid did Karuthamma sell if prawns are rupees 150 per kg and squids are rupees 50 per kg? Now let us all understand the question first. There is Floramma who is selling prawns and there is Karuthamma who is selling squid. Now the question is saying that Floramma has sell 2 kg of prawns and the prawns price are 150 rupees per kg. Per kg means 1 kg price is 150 rupees and squid is 50 rupees per kg, means 1 kg price of squid is 50 rupees. And the very important thing in the question is that Karuthamma has earned same money as Floramma. So first we have to find out how much Floramma has earned after selling 2 kg of prawns, then the same money Karuthamma have earned. So from that we need to find out how many kg of squid Karuthamma would sell. Now let's come to the solution. First line, price of 1 kg of prawns equals to rupees 150. This we will get from the question itself. Second line, quantity of prawns Floramma sold equals to 2 kg. Again this is in the question itself. So now we are going to find out the amount of money Floramma earned. Floramma will earn how much money? 150 rupees into 2 kg because she has sold 2 kg of prawns. So we will get 300 rupees. Why we are multiplying it? Because if 1 kg cost is 150, then 2 kg will always increase, and when something is increasing we multiply it. Now Karuthamma has earned as much as Floramma. This line is very important because from this we will get the second part of our answer. Karuthamma and Floramma's earning is same, means Karuthamma has also earned 300 rupees. So next line we will write price of 1 kg of squid equals to rupees 50. This we have got from the question. Amount of money Karuthamma earned equals to rupees 300. From where we have got? From the question that Karuthamma and Floramma have earned the same money. So quantity of squid she sold would be 300 divided by 50. Why dividing? Because when we are finding out the quantity, we know quantity means kg, it will be less than 300 or 50. So when something is getting lesser in amount, we divide it. 6 kg will come. Therefore Karuthamma sold 6 kg of squid, means if she is going to earn 300 rupees, then she have to sell 6 kg of squid. Now this question, have you understood this? Now let's come to the next question. Anil has rupees 400. He spends 1/4 of the money on squids and 3/4 on swordfish. Where squid are rupees 50 per kg and swordfish is rupees 60 per kg. There are two parts of the question. Part A is saying how many kilograms of squid did he buy, and part B is asking how many kilograms of swordfish did he buy. Now let's understand the question first. Anil have 400 rupees. Out of 400, 1/4 of the money, first we have to find out 1/4 of the money is how much, means 1/4 of 400 he has spent on squid, and the rest 3/4 he has spent on swordfish. Now the squid per kg means 1 kg of squid is rupees 50 rupees and 1 kg of swordfish is 60 rupees. Now in part A we will find out how many kilograms of squid he would have to buy, and number B, how many kilograms of swordfish he will have to buy by 3/4 of the money. Let's come to the solution part. Part A. Amount of money Anil has rupees 400. This we have got from the question itself. Second line, amount of money he spends on squid is 400 into 1/4. Why 1/4? Because he is spending 1/4 of the money on squid. Means 400, the 1/4 of 400 means rupees 100. If we find out, we will get 100 rupees. Means he is spending 100 rupees on squid. Now next line, price of 1 kg of squid equals to 50 rupees. Again this we have got from the question itself. So quantity of squid he would buy will be 100 divided by 50. Why we are dividing? Again we are finding out the quantity. So quantity is always less than the amount or anything like 100 or 50. The quantity will be less than 100 or 50. So we are dividing it. So 2 kg will come. Therefore Anil bought 2 kg of squid. So we have got 2 kg how? By dividing 100 by 50. And here the price of squid is already given and the amount that Anil have is already given. We have to find out 1/4 of 400 and then we have to find out. Now let's come to part B of solution number 2. Same thing we have to write. Amount of money Anil has equals to 400, that we have got from the question itself. Amount of money he spends on swordfish. How much he is spending on swordfish? In the question it is given 3/4, means 400 into 3/4. If we solve it, we will get 300 rupees. And then in the next line we will write price of 1 kg of swordfish is 60 rupees. This also we have got from the question itself. So quantity of swordfish he would buy would be 300 divided by 60. Why we are dividing? Again because when we are finding out the quantity, that is in kg, it will always be less than 300 or 60. So when something is getting less, we know we are going to divide it. Therefore Anil bought 5 kg of swordfish. So for this question, first we have to find out the 3/4 of 400. 400 that Anil had, 1/4 he has spent before in the part A and 3/4 he is spending on part B, that is on swordfish. And after solving it, you will get the answer that he is spending 300 and as per you have seen. Now come to question number 3. Rani has rupees 300. She spends 1/3 of money on prawns and 2/3 on squid. Where prawns are rupees 100 per kg and squid are rupees 50 per kg. Part A of the question, how many kilograms of prawns did she buy? Part B of the question, how many kilograms of squid did she buy? Now let's understand the question. Rani have 300 rupees. From that rupees, 1/3 she is spending on prawns and 2/3 she is spending on squid. Now the prawns price is given as 1 kg price is 100 rupees and squid price is given 1 kg of squid is 50 rupees. Now we have to find out in A part that how many kilograms of prawns she would buy by that money, and how many kilograms of squid she can buy by that money, means by 2/3 of 300. And for this, first we have to find out what will be the amount, means what will be 1/3 of 300 and what will be 2/3 of 300. Then only we can find the proper answer. Now let's come to the solution part. Solution number 3, part A. Amount of money Rani has 300. This we have got from the question itself. Amount of money she spends on prawn would be 300 into 1 by 3. Why into 1 by 3? Because in the question itself it is given that she is spending 1/3 of the money on prawns, means 300 into 1 by 3. Then we will get the answer rupees 100. So 100 rupees she is spending on prawns. Price of 1 kg of prawn means 100. Now this price of 1 kg of prawn 100, this is given in the question itself. So if 1 kg prawn is 100, then how much kg of prawn she can buy by 100 rupees? For this we have to write the next line. So quantity of prawns she bought equals to 100 divided by 100, or you can write 100 by 100. So if you divide 100 with 100, you will get 1 as the answer. So 1 kg is the answer. By 100 rupees you can buy 1 kg of prawns. Therefore Rani bought 1 kg of prawns. Now where from we have got the 100? The 100 rupees that she is spending we have got if you multiply 300 into 1 by 3, and the next 100 is given in the question itself, that is the price of 1 kg of prawns. And then we will divide 100 with 100 and we will get 1 kg as the answer. Therefore Rani will bring 1 kg of prawns. Now part B. Amount of money Rani has equals to 300 rupees. This we have got from the question itself. Next line. Amount of money she spends on squid is 300 into 2 by 3. Why we are multiplying to 2 by 3? Because in the question itself it is given that 2/3 of the money she is spending on squid. 2/3 of the money means 300 into 2 by 3. If we solve it, we will get 200 rupees, means she is spending 200 rupees on squid. Now next line. Price of 1 kg of squid equals to rupees 50. What is the price of squid of 1 kg? It is 50. It is given in the question itself. So quantity of squid she bought is 200 divided by 50, or we can write 200 by 50. Again we are dividing because we are going to find out the quantity, and quantity will be in kg. So when we are finding out something which have the less amount or less quantity, then we know we are going to divide it. Like here, if we solve it, we will get 4 kg as the answer. Therefore Rani bought 4 kg of squid by how much rupees? By 200 rupees. So here you have understood. First we have to find out the amount of 2/3 of 300. So we will find out it is 200 rupees. Then we have to divide 200 by 50. Why? Because 1 kg squid was 50 rupees. Therefore we are dividing it, and then we are getting 4 kg as the answer. Therefore Rani bought 4 kg of squid. Now come to question number 4. Anil has rupees 600. He spends 1/3 on prawns. Part A. How much money did he spend? Part B. If prawns are rupees 100 per kg, then how many kilograms he bought? Part C. How much money is left with him? Now this is question number 4. All questions are related with each other. Let's understand it first. Anil has how much money? he have 600 rupees. He is spending 1/3 on prawns. Now this much information is given. What we have to find out? In part A, we have to find out that how much money he have spent. Means what is 1/3 of 600. Part B, we have to find out how many kilograms he will buy if the price of prawn is 100 rupees per kg. Means 1 kg cost is 100 rupees. And in part C, we have to find out that how much money is left. If he have already spent 1/3, then how much is left with him right now after spending it on prawns. So for this, first we have to find out what is 1/3 of 600. Let's come to the solution. First line we will write amount of money Anil has equals to rupees 600. This we have got from the question itself. Now come to part A. We will write part A. Why? Because we are solving part A from the next line. Amount of money he spends equals to 600 into 1/3. Why we are doing 1/3? Because in the question it is written he has spent 1/3 of money. Means 1/3 of 600 for prawns. So 600 into 1/3 we will get 200. So the part A answer is 200. That is, he is spending 200 rupees on prawns. Now come to part B. Price of 1 kg of prawns is rupees 100. Now this we have got from the question itself. So quantity of prawns he bought would be 200 divided by 100 or 200 by 100. Why we are dividing? To find out what will be the quantity of prawns that he will buy by 200 rupees. So 2 kg will come. So part B answer is 2 kg. Means the quantity of prawns that he will bought will be 2 kg. Now come to part 3. Amount of money left with him equals to 600 minus 200. That is 400 rupees. Why we are doing 600 minus 200? Because 600 was the money that Anil had in the beginning and 200 was the money that he already spent on prawns. So how much money is left? When we are going to find out anything which is left, we always subtract. That's why we will subtract 600 minus 200 to find out how much money is left with Anil right now. That is 400 rupees. Now come to question number 5. Seema has rupees 500. She spends 4/5 on kingfish. How much money is left with her? Now let's understand the question. It's very simple. Seema has 500 rupees. She is spending how much? 4/5 on kingfish. How much money is left with her? For this, first we have to find out what is the 4/5 of 500. And when we are finding out 4/5 of 500, then we have to subtract that amount from 500 to take out how much money is left with her. It's very simple. We just have to find out the amount of money of 500. What is the 4/5 of 500? Let's see the solution. Amount of money Seema has rupees 500. That is, we have got from the question. Amount of money she spends will be 500 into 4/5. Why? Because in the question it is given she is spending 4/5 of 500. That's why we will multiply 500 into 4/5. We will get 400 rupees as the answer. So amount of money left with her will be how much? 500 into minus 400. 500 minus 400. Why we are doing this? Because 500 was there with her at the beginning and 400 amount already she has spent on prawns or any fish. Okay. Now it means whatever money is left with her, how to find it? We have to subtract it from the original amount. So 500 minus 400 is 100. Therefore, rupees 100 is left with her right now after spending 4/5 of the money. So this question was very easy. Hope you all have understood this one. We just have to find out how much amount is left with her. There is no other question related the quantity of fish or anything. Just we have to find out the amount. So we are doing to the point question and answer. Now come to the next question, that is question number 6. What is the cost of kingfish per kg if Nita bought 5 kg at rupees 600? Now understand the question. What will be the cost of kingfish per kg? Means 1 kg cost or 1 kg price of kingfish we are going to find out. And what is given in the question? 5 kg price of kingfish is given in the question, that is rupees 600. So if 5 kg of kingfish is 600, then what will be the price of 1 kg of kingfish? So here I think you all know that we have to do the unitary method. Let's come to the solution. Price of 5 kg of kingfish is rupees 600. This we have got from the question itself. Next line. So price of 1 kg of kingfish is 600 by 5 or 600 divided by 5. Why we are doing this? Because in unitary method in previous classes you have understood this unitary method, that if we are going to find out the cost of unit kg or unit quantity, means 1 kg, then we have to divide from the quantity divided by amount divided by the quantity. So 600 divided by 5, we will get the price for 1 kg of kingfish, that is 120. Therefore price of 1 kg of kingfish is rupees 120. This one also is very easy. Just you have to do what? To take out the price of 1 kg of kingfish, and nothing else was there. 5 kg of kingfish price was given already. You just have to find out the 1 kg kingfish price. We will do in the unitary method. I hope all of you have understood this, and if you all have understood this, then please do write down in your classwork notebooks that you already have got from the school. If you have not got from the school, then please do write in any rough copy. I want everyone to understand it first, and then you note it down in your school copies or your school notebooks. And do not forget to study hard, stay safe, and practice more and more mathematics. Thank you, students. See you in the next video.